So here we go. We are here to show the live demo of our Spring Boot application, which is RideX application, which is a ride-sharing platform. And first we have to run the services for the Grafana and the Prometheus. Here we go. We have already achieved Grafana service and the Prometheus service. Now we start our application. So on the startup of this application, it's first create all the tables and create a admin user to administrate all the so we start our project.
कितना टाइम लगेगा अभी प्रशांत?
Mm, now it create all the tables and admin user. There we go. Yeah, all the tables are created here, and admin user will be created. Yeah, admin user will be created. Now we go to test it. Now, so I will show you the roles and responsibilities played by our team members. So Geetika Singh is the Prometheus and Grafana monitoring implementer, and Simran Upadhyay is the report CTT and database management designed the database model for this application. I am Prashant Singh, and I have written all the backend logic for this application, and Shikhar developed the user-friendly interface for this application. And here we have our features of this application. And on this page, you will find all the team members which we have worked together to make this project work. Now we go on sign up. First we do manual sign up, then we do continue with Google or continue with GitHub. So we create a manual. If we create a manual login or sign up, then we have to verify our email first, which we have sent an email by our application. So if we do this, it's signing, the verification is successful. Now if we try to log in, this will not allow us to log in because we don't verify our user is disabled. We need verification center online. So like if we go to another email, so here we get here we get it's not a spam. Now we get it in here. Now we directly click on it. Success. Thank you for your email is verified. Now we can log in successfully log in into our system. Log in. So here we have our user profile. For this ID, we are playing it as a driver side. Now we need a demo just to verify our government ID. Let's suppose we choose Aadhaar card for it, and we are using demo data for it currently. We have to upload a file or an image for verification process. Here we upload this photo. This will create a government ID verification request, which will be shown on the admin side panel. So if we go here, we get request submitted. Thanks for all this, and our RideX team will review it first, and then allow the user to get verified by the government. So, if we check on the admin side, we will get a request of this. This is our user credentials. So here we have our get user ID, and this is all this. And we got a request to verify our government ID, and here we have its unique number and which type I have choose, and here it has the image which we have uploaded as a proof. Now we approve it, and if we go here now, we get our government ID website. Now to publish our ride, we have to add a star first. So we do this. Let's suppose we have Honda Venue or 2005 model of sedan, SUV car, color, white, type of petrol, demo data, and this number of speeds available in our car. And we have to at least upload two photos for it to get verified or like this. Yeah, these are the card details created. Now, if we go on our profile, you can see there is a card in which we have joined a link to our account. Now we have to publish a ride. Now I will create a ride from Parikto to Noida to Sector 62. Noida. So if the previously doesn't add the a car, there will be no car will be shown in this section. And without adding a car, we cannot publish a ride. So we choose our car and the number of seats available in our is just ride, and set the price for it, and set the departure time. So our departure time of the 12 June 2025, and the time for it is currently 11:50. So I will choose 12 o'clock. And the preferences in our this side is pet allowed, AC available, and luggage allowed. No smoking allowed in this ride. In the publicity ride, you get this thing and it's sent to the driver side, and yeah, right you get. Now, if you check here on our side, you get this. Uh, Here's a plan for it. Just the status will be changed by the scheduler, which will work on every 1 minute, changing the ride status after changing all the ride status which is currently in our system accordingly. And if we click on this, so we get the ride details. Here we have ride request, and all the ride requests will be shown with FIRs for the particular ride. And if we want to edit this, we can edit. If we want to cancel this ride, we can cancel it. And here we have our map or the route which for which the driver will go, like from here to here, from Parichok sector 2. Now do we do make a request on this ride by creating another user. Now we do continue with Google to create another user. And now we do this, pressing this ID. Now we got this, and now if we want to edit our about section, we can about change it. And for now, I want to only just book a ride from Noida or such a ride from Noida to Noida. And so we got a ride by Prashant Singh, or departure time is this, and departure date is this. Child is so we have this uh, published by and the car details for it. And if we the here we have a co-driving feature. So like if the driver wants to not drive the car during the journey, so if a person is allowed in the ride to be co-driver, so the passenger will be drive the car during this journey, and both the driver and the passenger will get the reward after the journey is complete or the ride is completed, uh, about which will be as a reward system kind of thing. So if I apply on this co-driving mode, co-driver mode, so I will get the rewards for driving the journey. It's totally upon the user. It's totally upon the driver to allow it as a co-driver or not, or um, matlab, kind of this thing. So number of seats I want to book in this ride is one currently, and if I have like a reward in currently here, uh, if we have our coins in this, so I can use those coins in this ride, but currently no coins is available in my wallet, so I cannot use those. I cannot be able to use those coins to get ride discount. So like suppose I book this ride currently, yeah, a ride request is generating to a particular on this ride. Yeah, ride request submitted status. Should be go here. Now we will do for this log into here. So if we check here, we got a test on this ride. So it's totally upon us to apply to accept it as a co-driver or not. If we approve it, it show approve status, or if we reject it, if we get rejected status. So we accepted this person as a co-driver, so that both the drivers and the passenger will get the uh, rewards in our system through our system. Yeah. So your ride just has been approved, and now if we go here, we check here. Yeah, we just made the request which we have made on the particular ride is now get approved, and the recently joined ride is up here. And now if you want to give reviews to, like, we also have our rating system. So if we go it here, we want to rate the driver. Uh, So this review will go in the section of in the review of the driver side. So we will check it here like this. So this person commented me as a nice car and gave me 5 stars. Now we check the admin side of for this application. So we have our admin side. Currently there is no request, and if we want to check how many users in our application currently, so we will go it here, and here we have our this ID, and if we want to disable this user, we can disable it. But through disabling this user, we cannot user cannot be able to log in again. And for which uh, login system they have used, they use Google authentication for it. This person has authenticated by the Google. So here is the provider, and the points they have is currently 0 and created as this, and the role for it is another user is like this ID, and we have admin, so we can here use it. Now we want to see how many rights is currently in our system. So here we have our this. So there is currently only one ride in our application, and from this destination to this destination, and here we have this start time and end time, and the seats available in this ride, and the currently available in this ride seats. The status for it is land, and luggage and AC, all the things is allowed or not. It is shown here. And now we want to see which car is using this. We can click on this view car. We will get the car details which we use in this ride. And we want to see we want the passengers in particular ride. So you can see it here. We have short ride status on there. All the passenger list will be shown here. So close. And now I want to show you the monitoring system for which we have used Grafana monitoring system. If we click on this, we will redirect it to the Grafana dashboard. So here we have basic statistics which show the uptime of the system and start time, the memory currently our system is taking, and GBM static on this. And here all the details, database connected system, currently connections are stand, and the HTTP status we have, the request, all the requests will be shown here, like if this request is directed or the on which particular thing we have made or the new kind of thing. Uh, so yeah, here we have multiple Grafana dashboards and Prometheus metrics. If we do this and want to execute some query, so we will get about this. So yeah, now all this. So I cover all the project details and the project working. So now I want to introduce my team and their role. All the team members will be now get the introductions for their roles. And first, I want to now wait a minute. So I want to show you our database model, which was designed by the Simran Upadhyay. So Simran Upadhyay will explain it, our database model for the application. So Simran, is there? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Simran Upadhyay, and now I will explain you my role in this project. So basically, this is ER diagram. It consists of multiple interconnected tables that handle user data, ride details, car information, rating, and requests. So I will break down each section in detail and tell you how these tables related to each other. So your first table is user table and the table name is user. Here our primary key is user ID that store personal information about all users like name, email, phone, government ID details, including profile pictures, account verification, and etc. Here our provider user ID related to the driver like that is linked to the car details. Our second is rating system. The table is rating. Our primary key is ID, and in our foreign key is rated user ID and rater user ID. So basically, in rating system, we store feedback like message, star, timestamp given by one user to another. The third is ride table. The table name is ride, and here our primary key is ride ID and foreign key is driver ID. In ride table, it contains all the ride-related information, example, start time, end time, source, destination, duration, price, etc. It also consists of flags like allow pets or not, allow smoking, luggage allowed, this kind of flags, and it coordinates for source to destination. And it also consists of like available seats, ride status, and created at. And our fourth table is right passenger table. The table name is right passenger. Here our composite primary key is ride ID and user ID. And our foreign key is ride ID and user ID for same because foreign key we used to relate one table to another to find some relationship between them. And in this table, it basically links user who participated in a ride, like excluding the driver one. Our fifth table is car details. The table name is car underscore detail. And in this table, our primary key will be car ID and foreign key is user ID. Basically, in this table, we store vehicle information for driver like car color, car make, car model, license number, availability. We can upload like car images, type, and provider. Our sixth table is user detail. The table name is user underscore details. Here our primary key is details underscore ID and foreign key is user ID. It stores extra information about the user like age, ride history, preferred language, pet, smoking, preference, etc. Like this type of information. And our seventh table is ride request. The table name is underscore request. Our primary key is request ID and foreign key is ride ID and user ID to connect the one table from another to show some relationship between them. And it is to request made by the rider to join the ride. It's like it can show a price, seat count, request status, and timestamp whether ride was assigned a driver or not. Our eighth table is like government ID verification. Table name is government ID verify underscore request. In this, our composite key mainly likely to like user ID and government ID number, foreign key is user ID. In this table, we store document and detail for users to for verification purpose, like for identity verification. We can upload images and ID types. And in our ninth table, it is user role table. Here our composite key is user ID and role ID. Foreign key is user ID. And here we assign a rules like example driver, rider, admin to users. So this is all
Thank you,
about ER
Simran.
diagram.
Now I would like to
Over to Prashant.
call the Shikhar, which helps me to design all the user-friendly interface for this application. So, Shikhar, go ahead.
Hello everyone, my name is Shikhar Rai and I was tasked to create the front end part of the project RideX, which is a carpooling web application. For the front end, I have used Timeleaf, a server-side Java template engine that works really well with Spring Boot, which I use for the backend. The reason for choosing Timeleaf was that it makes it easy to write dynamic HTML pages. Along with that, it directly connects with the backend data using simple syntax, and it also helps to keep the front end clean and avoids a lot of complexity using JavaScript. The key pages of the project includes a home page, the login and register page, find ride page, offer ride page, the bookings and request pages, and a reward system. I have used Tailwind CSS for styling, which helped me create a modern and responsive UI. I have used timely fragments for reusable components like headers, footers, and message boxes. Every form and page is connected to the backend controllers. Timeleaf helps pass user input to the backend and bring the response back into the page. For example, login data goes to the login controller. Write details are shown using passed values from the backend model. To sum up, the front end of RideX is built using Timeleaf for dynamic content, Tailwind CSS for styling, and follows a clean user-friendly structure. It connects smoothly with the backend and supports all the main features like ride search, offer booking,
Thank you,
and
Shikhar,
rewards,
for
etc.
explaining
Thank you.
about your
That's
role
all
in
from
this
my side.
project. Now, I will like to call Geetika for explain their role for Grafana and Prometheus monitoring system. So, Geetika, go ahead.
Hi everyone, my name is Geetika Singh, and my role in this project is to monitor our platform, RideX, through Prometheus and Grafana. In a ride-sharing website like RideX, tools like Prometheus and Grafana play a crucial role in monitoring system performance, tracking user behavior, and ensuring system reliability. Prometheus is an open source monitoring and alerting toolkit used to collect real-time matrices and store them in a time series database where Grafana is also an open source analytics and interactive visualization web app for querying, visualizing, and analyzing matrices stored in Prometheus or other sources. Here, we use Prometheus in real-time system monitoring. Prometheus continuously collects performance matrices from RideX backend services, AI, API, and microservices. What we monitor here is number of API requests per second, error rates, latency, driver rider app service uptime, database query performance. And the Grafana dashboard, you visualize this data to help operations teams spot
Thank you, Geetika,
issues
for explaining
quickly.
your role in this
That's all
project.
from my side.
So,
Over to Prashant.
we end up the session by explaining all the project details in this project which we have used. So, thank you all.